down in my heart to stay.
Honest to God when I'm writing. Funny how my sin found a way to get a license. Pot chillin' with a crisis. So it's funny how I move with a stripe.
Down in my heart to stay.
And if the devil
Doesn't like it, he can sit on attack. Out. Sit on attack. Out. Sit on attack. Yeah. The devil doesn't like it. He can sit on attack.
what is it?
Attack, like a thumbtack.
No, it's if the devil wanna run up on me, it's bad. Devil wanna run up on me, it's bad. Devil wanna run up on me. Run up on me.
Yeah, I congratulated the moment I heard it.
Hey, say what's up real quick to Journey to Change Vlog 1.
Yo, you already know we on here.
I seen that Cam was performing for Andy Manio. He was opening up for him. The same day that I found out that I was gonna be opening up for Bizzle, bro. Tell me that ain't God, man.
Facts.
Both of our favorite artists.
As soon as I saw it, I hit him up and I was like, dude, this is like a childhood dream come true.
Tell me, we all talk about Andy hard, bro.
Facts, dude.
And I was telling him, like, I remember our conversation. I was like, dude, Levonte's such a good brother. Whenever I told you about the opportunity and to see like the look on your face, like you genuinely were happy. And I was like, bro, that's my dog. And then I see that on Cam's post, and I felt the same way. And I was like, I get it. That's fellowship, man.
Yeah, man. That joint brought me so much joy that day, bro. I had to stop putting I was literally in the middle of getting dressed, bro.
Amen.
I had to stop and sit down, bro. I was like, oh my gosh, that is crazy.
Bro, I had to pull over, man. When I found out, like, at first I was like, I didn't comprehend it at all. Like, I was like trying to understand what God was doing, but I was like, what? Like 5,000 people. And then I tried to call my mom and just started busting out crying. I had to pull over, bro. Oh, I lost him. What's up, guys? We just got down to the hotel. Switched my song from Moolah to Work It Out. That's the new news. But here's the room, y'all. You know, we got a whole room in here for an air mattress that we brought. And we got 2 beds. They say extra comfortable, and I'm pretty sure they're Tempur-Pedic, which is far. That's God. Nana.
Yes.
Say what's up to my vlog, Journey to Change.
What's up?
We ready to change the game tomorrow?
Ready to change the game.
Change the game.
Change it.
Let's go, baby. To God be the glory always. Any advice you got for me? She's like,
Hang in there. Hang in there.
hang in there. That's scary. Why would you tell me
Say your
that?
prayer. No, because you can do this.
Okay, thank you. That's what I needed.
Yes.
All right, love you.
I love you. The faith in you that I can have.
Thank you, Nana. I love you.
I love
Now,
you.
do they know you got 5 people in
I guess I'll
boy.
hang in there. Super excited. Yes, ma'am. I'm super excited. Still haven't fully comprehended the opportunity that I've just been given, but this is amazing. I had no idea that I'd be here. I thought I'd be flying tonight, going to Chicago, but instead, tomorrow I'm flying to Chicago. I'm also performing for 5,000 people. Pray for me. Oh, you'll see this afterwards. Oh, you'll see this afterwards. But still. God is good. He's amazing, and Journey to Change. All right, guys. So I just performed both of my stuff. What are we talking about? What are we thinking about? So I think Work It Out, I'm not as rehearsed, but I can probably get it. I messed up on my rehearsals before and killed it in my show because I get it all out now. Or you guys like Moolah better, one that I've rehearsed, one that I've gotten good reaction on already. What do you guys
From
think?
the way you just talked right now, you were saying, sounds like there's more chances that you might make a mistake on the other one versus the Moolah one.
Yes. But are we risking it for the biscuit? Because I rap really fast on the other song.
You gotta do this song.
You think Work It Out?
Yeah.
Not as a risk taker?
That's in your heart.
No, the which one? The I don't pray to God from the Mullah or Work It Out, Work It
Work
Out.
It Out.
Okay.
Work It Out? What do you think,
I
Mom?
love Moolah,
I'm torn.
but
too.
I know it's hard.
It's so
but
hard because they're both
I want him to do what he needs.
Brothers
awesome
torn.
message. When you sing the Work It Out, I'm just like, my heart pumps fast.
Dun, 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 dun,
And
dun, 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 dun.
then the Moolah is just kind of,
Like slower pace.
yeah,
Just like,
I
you know,
get
do a
the,
nice
I get
pretty
the
scrub.
meaning.
Hey, God
I
on my
just
side
doesn't
of the
fight.
ruler.
I'm just trying to
I don't
picture
pretty
like
God.
how it makes me
For
feel
that big old crowd.
for that big
what's
old
gonna-
crowd.
I'm a
Because
smooth
I
teller
can just
when the
picture
truth
them
ain't
when
never-
he,
all it takes
when
on-
rappers go off, like
Yeah.
he goes off, that's what they're doing.
I can
They're
do
just
it.
like, yeah.
The only thing is, all it takes is one little to get the whole thing, like, where you see me, if I slip, it's gonna be a second before I can catch it because it's like, there's like 4
Yeah.
words in every second.
But I've seen you slip, but I also, many times I've seen you slip, that's how many times I've seen you nail it. Like
Oh,
you
okay.
nailed it for me.
Okay.
You nailed it for me, and
What'd
that's
you
what
say?
makes
Say
me
that
say,
again.
You know
You
why?
gotta
Because when you
perform that.
fall,
That just made
you
me
gotta
feel like,
Get back up. Oh, Lord, let me preach. When you fall and the enemy tries to kick you when you down, you gotta get back up. Move that mountain and work it out.
Oh my god.
Sorry, alright. So I'm gonna try to rehearse both of them tomorrow and then to get some more feedback.
Will that throw you off by rehearsing both of them?
No, I know that I know Mula like the back of my hand. So I'm just gonna focus on work it out.
That's what I'm getting at.
Yeah, like Mula, I know. Like I've done it like already a lot. So I think that what I'm gonna do is just rehearse, work it out, go do both of them tomorrow if they let me. And if they don't, then go with what my heart's telling me. And right now, work it out is already like where we're going with it. The only thing is like Mula is my song and people can look up Mula Emilio, find me. You can't look up Work It Out Emilio.
That has a lot to do with.
But also, what if I'm getting more people to look at me because I'm like, I'm a smooth teller, when the truth, and I never do business, but do, and it's been a smooth print, and the red letters, when I read that, it's like, take you from red letter to the red letter, you know what I'm saying?
Yes.
Yeah, we want to see your eyeballs, Colin.
Oh, Lord, pray for me. What's up, guys? It is 8:26. So last night I was feeling really, I guess, kind of weird. I feel like I should have felt more confident. I feel like God has me here for a reason, but I've been just switching back and forth between songs of Work It Out and Mula, Work It Out and Mula. Work It Out is a remix I did for Loso. Mula is a single of mine that has proven pretty good just because of the crowd participation, but the hook was way too... No, the hook was good, but the verses, they were saying something, but it wasn't a showcase of where I can go as far as flow patterns and cutting it up and stuff. So my mom and my brother were like, you really gotta switch it, you really gotta switch it. And so last night I switched it to Work It Out. I'm like, just cutting it up. But I messed up like on 2 parts, and I know on stage if I mess up it's gonna be unfortunate. Then that got in my head a little bit. It's funny because after that I was feeling uncertain, I guess. After I felt that way, I decided to go to sleep. It's like probably like 11:30. I usually fall asleep to like either like a podcast of something funny or a podcast of like a pastor, something, being that, you know, I'm on a ministry trip basically today. I threw on some Stephen Furtick, but it wasn't Stephen Furtick, it was this other girl, but I was finishing up what she was preaching on, and usually I fall asleep like within 10 minutes and I don't even get to the sermon. I got to go back and listen to it again. What I ended up doing was listening to the whole thing. On the sleep timer there was 30 minutes left and it had 33 minutes. I put the 45-minute timer on. I was like, okay, so I know if this one ends I have like 13 minutes till it goes off, then I'll just go to sleep. I was so tired when I put it on, but I ended up staying up for the next 33 minutes. The next one comes on, and I swear to you, man, the pastor starts talking about like working out your faith, and it's like brings up the Bible verse, faith without works is dead, so work it out. And I was like, my mind was blown. Because like for that to be the message, and it literally was a message of the remix that I did for Loso, like Loso's song, it's like, what's a mountain to my God, any problem he could solve it out. A lot, like it's about like moving mountains and working out your faith. And this whole pastor is just talking about working out your faith. God's bringing you to a new level, which literally he is to me. You should feel uncomfortable. You should feel not at ease because God has to do things in you to make you work out your faith. You know, to make your faith go to the next level, you have to work it out. And that's what's happening exactly to me right now in my life. And it makes so much sense why God made me do this song now, Work It Out. If I end up doing it, I still feel like I might do Mula. I don't know. I'm going to try and do both at the rehearsal. But right now, Work It Out is already what they think I'm doing it, so it's what I'm gonna do. I stepped out on faith and did Honest in 2019. I still was feeling that struggle that I've been feeling, but I stepped out on faith. I released it, and I released it while I was going through sin, while I was going through struggles, and I just said, God, you know what? One thing that I realized the other day in prayer was like my sins and those chains and those like I guess like how they say there's going to be roadblocks in your journey and stuff. When you pursue God, the enemy comes against you, and or like just living a life in Jesus, you feel there's going to be a lot of pain and stuff. And I told God, I was like, you know what, I had to separate the pain that my flesh causes and the pain that ministry causes. Persecution, struggles, and growing in your faith, those are good things to struggle for, but sin is not one of them. So I told God that I'm not accepting those anymore, and those aren't going to be chains on my life. But like I learned that like 2 days ago, and I released Honest and just been working out my faith since. So a lot of times God likes to use me in the situation when I'm learning still. But if that's how it's gonna be, it's how it's gonna be. But dropped it. So now we're doing this performance while I'm working out my faith. So we'll see how this works. I got my tea, I'm performing. See how this works. 4 hours of sleep, 5,000 people, wish me luck. It's 9:32. Which means I got 2.5 hours till the show. So I'm gonna go for a little walk, clear my mind. Well, that's a freeway. I was hoping there'd be like some streets. So we'll go this way. but I'm gonna take a walk, clear my mind, worship a little bit, practicing my lyrics. Kind of just real calm. Yesterday I was stressing out kind of, and I was just like, man, like, I don't know what I'm gonna do, what song I'm gonna perform, and stuff like that. And I was just like, and I messed up like a few times during rehearsal, and I'm like, if I can be able to do this, should I even just take this risk of doing this song where I'm spitting fast when I know that I know Mula like the back of my hand? But God's calling me for a different purpose. And then yeah, after I heard that working out sermon, when it just happened to be the working out sermon, like, God just reminded me that, like, yo, he put me here, like, this is something that I've been asking for, and anytime that you're gonna level up or take the next step in your walk, it's gonna be uncomfortable. Like my favorite theologian, Saint Andy Mineo, says that it's gonna be uncomfortable whenever you're moving up in your faith, whenever you're trying to make the changes in your life, take that next level in faith, and also take that next level in my music. So we're just taking this walk to talk to you guys for a quick second, get back in my headphones, start rehearsing a bit, and start worshiping. That's what's gonna happen. I found a street, so I will take a walk through a neighborhood or just a public area. Squaw!
God's love, God's love, God's love, God's love, God's love, God's love. I see God's love.
So I've been walking for about an hour now. I kind of started rehearsing just like 2 times, and then God just put it on my heart to worship. So I whipped out Montel's album. Actually, I just hit shuffle on his Spotify because I know a lot of his music and he makes great contemporary worship. And so I was just worshiping, and then, you know, went to some other worship songs and stuff like that. And man, just a big calmness happening right now. That God put me in this position to prosper, but not for my own good, not because I deserve it, not because I'm worthy, but because he said it's going to be done. That's why it's going to be done. That he put me in this position not to be nervous or timid, but to go up there and attack the stage, to pick the song that's going to be harder, and to glorify his name, and to preach the message that people need to work out their faith and get past this mountain that they've been looking at. And man, like, he's working through me right now, just getting me through this mountain, having me work out my faith. And you know what, I think we can all use that message of just work out your faith, man. Things are gonna be hard, that's the point. It's not supposed to be easy. Working out your faith isn't comfortable. So I'm just really feeling God, man, and I'm just really grateful that he showed up, because he never fails us, man. He never fails us. And I'm just praying that my heart's inclined for tonight. I'm hoping that it all goes well. And like, the more and more I pray, the more and more it becomes less about how many people are gonna be there and more about the people that are there. I heard something yesterday, someone said that, you know, when this is all, I think it might have been Montel, that when this is all, yeah, it was Montel, that when this is all over with, this life is a vapor. It comes and it goes. And like, that's been the theme that God's been teaching me this week as I've been praying and stuff. It's just that, like, this life comes and goes. And Montel said the only thing that's gonna matter is, you know, what we did in Christ. Who did we influence? Who do we help come to God? That's what's gonna matter when we're gone, because our human lives are gonna end and be over with fast. So I'm just trying to slow down, enjoy this moment, be thankful for this opportunity, but also make sure that it's for the kingdom. Make sure that my heart goes on stage and isn't nervous, because I'm not worried about my performance and my fame. I'm worried about who gets saved in the crowd, who hears what they want to hear, who hears what they've been needing to hear. And that's what it's about. Not about me getting to hang out with Bizzle and to meet Bizzle and to just see him on stage. That's huge for me, because I love that guy. I'm wearing his shirt and I got a sweater on my waist, but it's not about that. It's not about performing with Bizzle, Brandon P, Miles. It's not the point. The point is that we're all called for a mission, the Great Commission, and I think that God's just put my heart in the right place. Like, I understood this when it was first told to me, but then throughout the week, I would just kind of been in a cloud a little bit, because it's like, what do you expect? How do you prepare? How do you go about things? And I've learned that you just worship, trust God, and be humble and be grateful. So that's my worship session for today. I need to go back and get ready, so we'll see how this goes. I'll probably get in one more rehearsal on my way back, but yes.
Something is wrong with my brain, yeah. Day after day it's the same. I become an addict in sleep now. I can't give up on the drain, yeah.
I gotta have it.
I gotta have it.
I gotta have it. I gotta have it. I gotta have it.
I gotta have it.
I gotta have it. I gotta have it.
Something is wrong with my brain, yeah. Day after day is the same. I become an addict in sleep now. I can't give up.